Well, everyone, Apple has kind of made a very, very impressive situation into a very good situation, which I'm very, very happy about. So, for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who don't even remember, just like last week, one of the craziest things ended up happening. Apparently, a lot of people's old iPhone photos that they deleted many, many years ago, or even like a decade ago, were randomly like showing up inside of their, photos album. Now, Apple made a statement on this eventually, but we didn't know what was going on. We basically thought that maybe this could be a, privacy concern. There was one Redditor basically last week that basically stated that he sold an iPhone that they factory reset and it was popping up their older photos. We still don't know if that's completely verified or not. There's really only been like one case of that happening, but there's been many, many cases of a lot of people's older photos randomly resurfacing. Now, the good thing about this is that for one, Apple has basically made a statement and they've addressed this particular problem. Now, is this going to fix and alleviate a lot of people's privacy concerns when it comes down to their photos? We're not 100% too sure. I guess time will tell there. But one thing is for sure, I'm glad that Apple kind of went through and kind of ended up, making a statement and pushing out an update to basically fix this problem. Because this was a very, very sticky situation. It was a very strange thing that something like this ended up happening in the first place anyways. Now, a third party, I guess, like data firm kind of looked into this whole entire thing that Apple kind of pushed out, this update. And they did kind of make a statement as to why this could have happened. And it was basically because when older data, doesn't go, when you delete it, it doesn't completely get removed off your phone or off the servers until it gets overwritten. And apparently that's kind of what ended up happening here. But it's very weird because photos from so many years ago could end up still popping up, which is very crazy. But another thing is a lot of these photos may have shown up from iCloud. So that's the other thing that some people were having some issues with too, or kind of having a hard time understanding, including myself. If these photos are showing up back on iCloud, how do we even delete the one, like how do those get overwritten? Is that when, all the photos get, like when we take up all the 50 gigabytes of storage or 100 gigabytes? I'm curious to see what kind of ends up happening there too. But for the most part, I will tell you, I really, really like, the fact that Apple did push out a statement and fix this and address it. They really didn't have too much of a choice here because it was such a wild, like it was such a popular thing a lot of people were talking about. I'm surprised it didn't even get on the news. I heard some news channels talking, or like some like articles I think talked about it, but I feel like for as big of a company as Apple and how many people have iPhones, that was a very, very big concerning thing. So if you have any sort of iPhone that was, able to be updated to iOS 17.5, I would 1,000,000,000% recommend updating to iOS 17.5.1. Updating your iPhone and, just get it to the most recent version of the software can end up fixing and alleviating a lot of these issues you may run into. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.